Greetings, everyone. It's your Pastee and Priscy Bible Trivia. Your motivations, encouragement, and hope in Christ is our concern. This time, our full concentration is on Moses. We've all heard about Moses, but today we are talking about the birth of Moses. Moses, which means pulled out. From our Bible, the book of Exodus chapter 2 verse 1 going. The descendants of Jacob were named Israelites or Hebrews. Over many years, their numbers greatly increased in Egypt. They were treated very well until new Pharaoh came to power, who didn't remember Joseph or even what he did. This new Pharaoh felt he needed to do something about the Hebrews, since their population was growing and they were becoming powerful. His first plan was to enslave the people and force them to make bricks to build cities. Still, the Hebrews increased in numbers, so the Egyptians increased their workload and beat them. In spite of this, the Israelite populations grew out. Pharaoh felt he needed to do something to stop this, so he told the midwives, "When you help the Israelite women to deliver their child, kill the baby boy as soon as they are born. Only the baby girls are allowed to live." The midwife didn't obey Pharaoh. They feared God and allowed the baby boy to live as well as the baby girls. They told Pharaoh, "The Hebrews women are much stronger than the Egyptian women. They deliver their own children before we get to them." God blessed these women because they refused to kill the children. The Israelite population continued to increase in numbers, so Pharaoh issued new law for the population. Every Hebrew boy child is to be thrown to the Nile River. During this time of persecution, a boy child was born to one of the Hebrew families. His mother hid him for 3 months, but it became more difficult with each passing week. Finally, she decided to do something. She made a waterproof basket, put the child inside, and placed it in the Nile River near the reeds of the banks. The boy's sister was Mariam. She hid at the riverside to see what would happen to his brother. Soon, Pharaoh's daughter came down to the water to take a bath. She saw the basket floating among the reeds and sent her servant to get it. She said, "This must be one of the Hebrew children." Mariam came out of her hiding place and spoke up. "Would you want me to go get you a Hebrew mother who can nurse this child?" "Yes, I would like that. Go get a nursing mother." The girl went and got her own mother, the mother of the child. And Pharaoh's daughter said to her, "Nurse this child for me, and I will pay you." When the boy was old enough, his mother brought him back to Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son. She called him Moses, which means pulled out, saying, "I pulled him out of the water." Pharaoh's daughter raised Moses as if he were her own son. When the boy was grown, he went out and saw how his people were being abused and enslaved. Suddenly, he saw one of the Egyptians beating one of his people. Moses looked around and see if anyone was watching. He hit the Egyptians and killed him. He quickly hid the body in the sand. The next day, he went out again. By this time, he saw 2 Hebrews fighting. He stopped them and said, "With all your problems, why are you fighting each other?" They pulled back and yelled, "Who made you our leader? Are you our judge? Are you planning to kill us as you killed the Egyptian yesterday?" Moses was shocked. He realized his crime was not secret. Soon, Pharaoh found out and sent men to kill Moses. So he ran away and barely escaped Egypt for his life. He ended up out in the wilderness at a place called Midian. Once he got there, he sat down next to a well. Soon, 7 women came to the well to draw water for their flocks. They were the daughters of Jethro, the priest of Midian. Suddenly, some serpent came and chased the women away. Moses stepped in and defended the women. After the fight, he helped them to draw the water for their flocks. When they got home, lovely people, as today's story is ending, Jethro was surprised his daughter were back so soon. They said, "An Egyptians protect us from the serpent and even help us to draw water for the flocks." And he said, "So where is he? What? You left him at the well? Go get him and invite him to have meal with us." Moses stayed with Jethro and his family, and eventually he married one of his daughter, a woman named Zipporah. Together, they had two sons. Lovely people, here I end today's story. The lifestyle of Moses from the beginning tell us that Moses didn't take it easy, but as time goes on, we will know more. Thank you.